Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is Friday. Unfortunately, I have work. Um, and even for the holiday, I can't stop working. So, um, I'm still like I'm still like what I think maybe $500 away from my rent right now. So, yeah, your boy's got to go to work. And then Monday, I actually have a couple ideas for the channel, or a couple of video ideas for the channel that I want to like try and get done in the week coming up. So, be on the lookout for a little less of a rambly kind of vlog and something a little bit more structured. I have a couple ideas that I want to just talk about, like, a couple things I wish I knew before I turned 30, and just, basic YouTuber video ideas that I haven't really done yet on the channel. So far, it's just been like updating about my life. I spent the night at my girlfriend's house last night, so I actually just got back home. I stopped at Chipotle beforehand. Yeah, I got like an hour before I got to go to work, so I'm chilling right now. I already showered. I just got to wash my face, maybe walk him for a little bit. And yeah, that's really it. Today's a good Friday, truly and genuinely. I was on my way home. I popped open a couple YouTube videos listening about the Easter holiday. And then I like traffic got really bad, so I was able to finish the video on that. And then I just popped on Harry Potter, and yeah, we're in the Department of Mysteries now. We're getting to that moment, bro. That man, my dog's serious. We're getting there. It's getting real close to that part. But if you got, man, I want to make a video talking about these Harry Potter audiobooks so much, because I feel like I mentioned them a lot. The Half Blood Prince drops in like 8 days. And yeah, that's just been, it's been a great listen. Yeah, if you are like me and you feel like you are content drained, and you feel like you have consumed just so much content, and you need something just in the background while you're doing other things, these fully voice casted Harry Potter audiobooks on Audible, man, they for the last like 4 months, it's been great listening to these, and there's still two more books to come out. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, or if you're not a Harry Potter fan and you have never experienced the true story of Harry Potter, bro, these books are one-for-one readings of Harry Potter. They are fully voice casted. Every single character is a different person voicing. There's sound effects, there's music. It's great. It is the ultimate form. It's like listening to the movie, but it's so much more detailed. Like this, like, bro, I'm on chapter 35. I still have 2.5 hours left. The movie is 2.5 hours. Like, the whole book. This is just like the whole book is just hours of content that you can just consume, and you can just fall in love with. Like, I've been now wanting to go to Universal to go get a butter beer, like 5 butter beers, since I started this. So I think I might actually do that when I finish it. Might plan a trip with me and the girl. Um, uh, Shit, that means I gotta save up some money, and you guys might get a Universal vlog, which would be really cool, because I actually really do want to go on a vacation soon. I do have the cruise coming up with my god brother. I gotta sort out that whole situation with my passport. Um, and yeah, man, that's the update on like how life is going. I went to Chipotle yesterday. I mean, not Chipotle, Chick-fil-A yesterday. I ran into homeboy Dante. He works over there. I'm trying to get him a job at my job. Um, I try to recruit everybody at my job. I think I work at a great place. The environment the money's good. The money is good. The people are straight. Oh shit! I think I left my drill at work yesterday. I actually got to really find that, because that thing was expensive. Um, what else did I want to share with y'all? Um, I really just want to lock in on YouTube. Honestly, like the whole Easter vibes that I've been feeling this week, just the positive energy from so many people. I'm just like, man, I really like I want to go back into editing. I want to like just spend as much time in DaVinci as possible and just, pump out video after video after video, which is, I've kind of sort of been doing that. Like I be sitting down and I lock in for a couple hours and I manage to generate one video a day. But it's like I want to get to the point where I can do it like 2-3 times in a day, and it's not that hard. Like these videos, these videos themselves are barely edited. It's the other videos, it's the gaming, it's the reaction videos, it's coordinating that, titling those, getting thumbnails for all that. I barely even have thumbnails for this channel, but I want to work on building the thumbnails up a little bit more. That's also something I got to touch on. But yeah, no, some more structured videos. I want to take a trip. I want to go out to a park that I haven't been to in a long time. I want to like take my girlfriend out there. We want to go to window shopping at IKEA. There's just a lot of stuff, in the back end that I want to catch up on. Got to go visit my grandma this week too. Got to go see my mom again this week. Somebody is like desperately like potential spam. I don't be answering those like unknown numbers. But yeah, I was just sitting here. I was watching AV Academy, and I've been just on my grind. Like this is it's very slow. It's a very slow grind, but baby steps. Something is better than nothing. Nothing is. I mean, something is. Wait, what is it? What's the saying? Imperfect is better than perfect. Something like that. Done is better than perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's just the flow I'm in right now. That's the headspace. I'm very calm, very chill. I'm not taking nothing too like not getting too worried about numbers or when am I gonna hit publish on these videos. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm enjoying life while I do it. So I think that's like the thing I want to hold on to whenever I do like really start like honing in on YouTube, is that I just want to enjoy life and live calmly. I have 4 missed calls. Is this all the same number? Nah, all different numbers. That's crazy. Bro, these spam callers, bro. And it's like I even have something on Verizon where it's like it's supposed to block these, but they always get through somehow. What's the call history on this one? This person called me on Monday. It's like, bro, I don't even want to, like, I just want to block the number. Block, report junk. Call history on this one. This person only called me today, like, but it's like every day I get these kind of calls. It's annoying as fuck. It's like, how do I even solve that? I changed, like, on my old phone number, I got a bunch of spam calls too. And now it's like, I got this phone, like, what, 3-4 years ago? And now it's like, almost as bad as it was back then. But it is what it is. That's not what this video is about. I don't know what this video is about. This video is about just me today. I did say yesterday that I wanted to get back on my grind when it came to like my health and body. I went to Chipotle today, got double protein, so I ate that. About to eat another meal when I go to work, and I'm probably gonna grab some dinner there. So I've achieved my protein intake for the day. I'm pre-calling it now, but I just know that I average around like 10,000 steps a day at work. Like, bro, look at this. I was looking at my step tracker in my health app. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. When on days that I work, I average above 10,000 steps. So this is like, you can see that, all that. On this day, last week, Sunday, I clocked 18,000 steps. I don't even know if you guys can see that. 18,156 steps on Sunday. I don't even remember it being that busy. On Saturday, I clocked 1,600, like damn near 1,700 steps. Yesterday, it was a slow day at work, but I still managed about 11,000. Today I'm at 2,000, but I haven't even gone to work yet. So, good to know that my job is keeping me healthy, because you're supposed to average around like 10,000 a day. So my average is above 10,000 a day. But bro, that just be telling you how much I just be on my feet at work because shit. When I barely check my steps. I'm not one of those people that like look at that kind of thing. But I don't know. I was just chilling on my couch and I was just like, let me just see, because Kadrick was telling me about how many steps he takes in a day, but he was more so telling me in a complaining manner. I was just like, I've been doing this for so long. I probably clock a lot of steps, but I just don't care to know how many. I was I predicted about like 10,000, 11,000, based on what he was telling me. But when I saw 18,000, I was like, damn. That's actually kind of impressive. I kind of want to know what it feels like to walk 20. Um uh what else? I mean, I don't really got nothing else to tell you guys for today. I mean, the videos that I really want to make are going to be made later this week, so you guys are probably going to see that within the next couple of days. I mean, yeah, today's Friday, so we got tomorrow's video, we got Sunday's video, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I got today to think of video topics for the week that I want to get out. I know I definitely want to do the things I wish I knew before I was 30. I would tell you them now, but I want some time to like gather my thoughts on them because I know I want to talk about like some topics that really hit home for me, like finances, mental health, and all that. So just I want to figure out and write down like talking points that I can share with you all. But yeah, this is an update. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. I just breathe. Sometimes we gotta take a moment and we just gotta like clear our head, breathe, and gather our thoughts. This is me telling you that I don't want to just rush into YouTube. I want time to like gather my thoughts on things. These videos, these update videos, no problem. Like this is great. I love sharing what's in my head. I love sharing what I want to do in the future. So I'm never gonna have a problem with making like an update kind of video and letting you guys know where I'm at mentally and what I'm thinking about in terms of like the channel and how that's going. So far I think it's going great. Even though I haven't hit publish, even though I haven't had any kind of feedback, I'm still getting my thoughts out, and that's still very therapeutic for me. So I was watching Avery B's video, and he was talking about like, having habits. Well, not habits, hobbies. And I think that's a topic I want to touch on too, because I'm someone who preaches hobbies in every single relationship that I've ever been in. I've always been like, oh, what are your hobbies? Like, because I'm someone who has, I feel like, a million different hobbies, that all can kind of just like relate to the one core concept of just creativity. I don't know. It's just stuff that makes me feel good, like art, painting, drawing, sketching. I like basketball. I like playing video games. I like VR content. I like making content. I like vlogging. I like fashion. Um, I like fashion as I'm wearing like a Green Lantern t-shirt. Um, I've had this shirt since I was in like ninth grade. Hey man, it's a comfy shirt. Um, yeah, and I only recently started to like hone in on like finance kind of stuff. So credit, building my credit score, all that. Those are all things that I want to talk about in the video. Saving up money for the car, all that. And just talking about my journey, my 10 years off of YouTube, and getting you guys caught up, because if you go back and you watch my videos, I like the energy is different, the personality is slightly more mature. I feel like the look is different. I've now got dreadlocks. I'm looking a lot more muscular. um Even though I'm not completely where I would like to be in terms of like my weight, I'm making effort on a weekly, daily basis to achieve the goals that I see for myself. So, You know, I don't have a bad relationship with how I look, how I feel, who I am as a person. I love me. And that's something that I feel like I couldn't really like confidently 100% say 10 years ago, back when I was first doing YouTube. Like, man, I did love myself back then, but truly, like, knowing myself, that wasn't really a thing, compared to how it is now. Mainly due to living by myself for so long. You know, when you live with other people, you don't really get a chance to like do a whole lot of self exploration. Whereas, you know, living by myself is nothing but myself. Like, right? Like, the only company I've had has been me for a long time, and that is completely by choice. A lot of people, I feel like they'll leave their solitude and the quiet of their own headspace to escape, you know, whatever feelings or traumas they're not ready to deal with, and they'll go out and they'll seek, you know, family, they'll seek friends, and they'll like try to drown out whatever it is they're thinking about with, you know, company, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but you still should allow yourself some time to, you know, being your own skin, you know, being your own head, and know that kind of thing. But these are all topics that I want to save for the other video. This is just me like letting you guys know, hey, it's Good Friday. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I hope Easter is great for you. I hope you get to spend it with your friends, your family. If you got work, I hope you make lots of money. I hope you have the best holiday that you possibly can. Because, you know, I feel like not enough people show love to Easter, man. I feel like people, you know, they've when it comes to like the self-love part of holidays, I feel like people kind of neglect that a little bit, but I feel like people are slowly getting better at it, because we're starting to recognize that mental health is really important, equally as important as physical health. Like, shit, possibly even more important than physical health. Your physical health is still important. Like, you gotta be healthy, but mind, body, spirit, all of that needs to be, you know, taken care of and nurtured, because and nobody's gonna do that for you. You got to do that for yourself. But yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm talking about topics that I want to talk about in another video. Yeah, man. Friday is 2:30. I got like an hour and a half. Yeah, I got exactly like 1 hour to leave this house. I got to leave here by like 3:30, so we're good on that front. Man, today was beautiful. Today was a great day. I went to my girl's house last night. I my homeboy, he stayed for me. He closed for me, which is why I was able to do this. He closed for me yesterday, so I was able to get out early. And I had two options: go home and edit YouTube videos, or go to West Palm Beach and watch Attack on Titan with my girlfriend. I chose the latter because the relationship is still new, and two, I really like this girl. Like, you gotta understand, I really like this girl. So I'm sorry. I will dedicate time to editing videos, and I will make less, detrimental choices, I guess. I mean, if you can even call it detrimental, like, still, it's still my life. It's still my own happiness. If she makes me happy, you know, I gotta make a selfish decision sometimes. But I still brought my laptop. The attempt to work on the channel was there. She just had work. And in all honesty, I could end this video right here. I could pop open DaVinci, which I still probably might. I got a whole hour to work on something, and I could still probably edit something and then put it out tonight. Well, not put it out, but, like, you know what I'm saying, publish in private until the channel is ready to launch. And that's another part of like making these videos, is that, you know, because I haven't published anything, I don't have any metrics to go off of. I have no views, I have no comments, I have no likes, so it's just me talking to this camera as if, you know, somebody's watching. But I do kind of approach it with the mindset that I'm talking to my younger self. So that is also a good thing. Um, you know, I heard in another video, I forget who said it. I think it was I can't even like throw a name out there because I'm just not even sure. But basically what they said was make a YouTube video, but make it as if you were talking to your younger self. What is your younger self like watching? And what is your younger self like listening to? What do you like listening to? Me, I like listening to videos of, you know, men in their 20s, 30s who are chasing a bag when it comes to content creation. And so, you know, that's kind of the same kind of video that I make. I feel like I'm in my 30s. I'm making videos on, you know, what it's like to work on YouTube channels, to build a YouTube channel, to plan to launch a channel, you know, things like that. So, this video is for you, man. It's for 40-year-old Lucas who wants to look back on this channel and like look back on his life and be like, damn, I really used to be in that room every single day. I really used to, like, you know, like I really used to fuck around and not take nothing serious until I got serious, right? Like that's my hope, that a 40-year-old Lucas is gonna watch this video in his nice house with his wife, with his kids, and just feel like some kind of grateful that I locked in when I did finally, that I didn't choose to give up on YouTube when I walked away from it for such a long time, that I got back at 30 years old, and I really got back, and came back, right? And you know, none of the time, none of the energy, none of the money that I spent on all this stuff around me was ever wasted, right? Like that's not what I want me in 10 years to look back and see. Or, you know, cuz like there was a point in time where I was like, do I not, there was one day in my entire life where I looked at this room and I was like, do I just like shove all this shit in my car and drive it down to the pawn shop and make a couple $100 off of it, couple $1,000 off of it? Because like I know some, like the camera for it, there was one split second where I imagine handing my camera to a pawn shop owner, bro. Like one, and I, ooh, the way I dashed that thought out of my head so quickly as it came, I was like, nah, nah, not possible. That's not a possible reality for me. I don't care how bad things get. I don't care how bad things get. It will never get so bad to the point where I feel like I need to pawn off my shit. The shit that I worked hard for, the shit that's gonna like help me chase my dreams. I don't care if the lens is broken. I don't care if the audio, well, I care if the audio sounds bad. That's why I'm now using the microphone. But I don't care if there's no light. I'm not selling the camera. The desktop is the last thing I would ever part myself with. I would rather sell my car than sell the shit that I use to make my videos. That's how serious I am about this, because I don't need a car to make content. I don't. I can make content purely from this room. Right? I would sooner move into a one bedroom studio apartment, have all my shit crammed up, you know, next to the side of my bed, underneath my bed, on top of shit. I will make some shit work in a one bedroom studio apartment before I sell the equipment that I work so hard for just to make this channel, anything creative wise work, right? That's my view on it. For one day, I don't even remember what day it was, but it was like maybe two-ish years ago, I think. I don't know. I was probably like, I was down. I was like $1,000 away from my rent. I was down bad. Bills were hitting me left and right. I had just taken up a deal to do some work, and I called out of my job for like 3 straight weeks, and it just put me in such a hole. Like it backfired. It didn't work out, and it was a favor, but the way it hurt me financially for such a long time, I literally was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like, I was getting text messages from my landlord, like, where's the rent? I was getting, my power went out for for like 2 days. My phone went down and I had to like repay to restart it. And I was like, yo, I am down bad right now. I was calling my job. I was picking up extra shifts. I was doing whatever I could to like get out of that. And I did. Like, I'm straight now. uh, I spent all of my savings, like all of my savings were gone, and it was like, damn, that was a really, really tough patch to get over. And I still, to this day, I feel a little bit of those same repercussions because, like, I spent all my savings are gone, and they're still like depleted. Um, but that is the man. This video was not even supposed to go on this long. Um, but that's the great part about YouTube. Like once you turn on the camera, you start talking, you just find something to talk about. But yeah, I do think this video has been going on a little too long. I wanna like really think about some of these topics that I want to share with you guys. So I'm gonna end it here. And I'm sorry if y'all were a little engrossed and y'all wanted a little more details on anything that I touched on today. But it's just not for this video. So I will see you guys in the next one. I'm just, uh, I'm doing the best I can. Truly, truly. I'm enjoying life. I do gotta lock in though. Like I mean, I'm locked in. I really am. I can't say that I'm not, because it's like I have videos uploaded on the channel. I just haven't hit publish, and it's like, that's still great progress. It's still really good progress looking on it. But for me, I'm able to look at it and be like, I can do more, and I think that's a great quality. I think it's a blessing and a curse though, because it's like I'm saying I can do more, and I'm also saying that I'm doing my best, and those are two contradicting statements. Because if I say I can do more, then I'm not doing my best. But if I say I'm doing my best and I can do more, I'm doing the best for now, right? In the future, the me that I see in the future, he's not living too differently from how I'm living right now. He's making his videos. He's going about it in a very relaxed, neutral way, and he's not stressing himself out too much. So, I just got to find the balance between not stressing and still being productive. That is what it is. That's just how I want to work. That's how I want to approach YouTube. That's how I feel like I will stay sane and be able to pump out content on a daily basis for possibly years. I don't know. Like I could see myself doing the Casey Neistat thing and posting a vlog for 3 years straight. I really could. Like that is something that I feel like is inside of me. But at the same time, I'm just like, damn, that is a really daunting like task, my boy. like like no matter how relaxed you may be, how confident you may feel, that is still a a a task. But like I'm not even gonna set a goal like that for myself. I'm just gonna create content how I want to create content. If it becomes that, it just becomes that. But I'm not gonna hold myself to any kind of like, you know. So yeah, that's just all I wanted to say for today. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys liked it, if you guys made it this far, comment comment I am a creator. I want to know how many people are creators in my realm, and I want to build a community, guys. Like I do. I be in this apartment just by myself all the time. I need friends. I need creative friends that I can like bounce shit off of, and talk to and communicate with, and you know, find like-minded people out there. 'Cause I know there's a bunch of y'all out there. But yeah, if you guys like the video, comment I am a creator. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.